After the age of 60, an itch in this particular spot might be a warning sign of a dangerous disease silently developing inside your body. Many of us often think of itching as nothing more than a minor annoyance, something easy to ignore. But did you know? Recent medical studies have uncovered an astonishing truth. When an itch shows up in certain areas of the body in older adults, it could actually be an early sign of silent but extremely dangerous health conditions, ranging from neurological disorders to serious internal diseases. In today's video, I am going to reveal 5 specific areas where itching can be a red flag, especially for anyone over the age of 60. And more importantly, you will learn how to identify these signs early and how to respond the right way in order to protect your health and make the most of your golden years. Before we get started, go ahead and leave a comment down below as a commitment to taking better care of yourself. Something like, "I always listen to and love my body," or any positive affirmation that speaks to you. And do not forget to click like on this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on more important health secrets. Let's build a strong, wise, and empowered senior community together. So, what exactly are the areas on your body where itching after the age of 60 could indicate serious health risks? Number 1. Itching on the scalp or neck. If you are over the age of 60 and frequently experience a dull or intense itch on your scalp or neck, with no dandruff, no redness, and no use of new products, do not brush it off too quickly. This may not be a simple skin problem at all, but rather the first warning sign of chronic stress and silent nervous system exhaustion developing inside your body. When the body is exposed to long-term stress, the autonomic nervous system, the system that regulates sensation, heart rate, and blood pressure, begins to malfunction. The sensory nerves beneath the skin, especially in the head and neck areas where nerve endings are highly concentrated, become overly sensitive. As a result, you may feel strange, persistent itching, even though there is no visible damage on the surface of the skin. This condition is known as neuropathic itching, an early alarm signaling that the nervous system is under excessive strain and may gradually deteriorate over time. If this condition is not recognized and improved early, you may face an increased risk of cognitive decline, which can show up as forgetfulness, reduced concentration, slower reflexes, or even emotional instability. What makes this more concerning is that nerve damage often progresses quietly, over many months or even years, before it is officially diagnosed. And by that point, recovery becomes far more difficult. The good news is that you can absolutely take proactive steps starting right now. Instead of only looking for topical creams that merely provide temporary relief, the truly effective approach is to care for your nervous system from the inside. Start with small but consistent habits. Practice active relaxation every day by setting aside at least 10 to 15 minutes for gentle meditation, calming music, or simply closing your eyes and breathing deeply to release mental tension. Increase social engagement by maintaining positive relationships, joining clubs or skill-based classes, or simply meeting old friends for coffee and conversation. All of these activities help restore and strengthen neural connections in the brain. Practice the 4-7-8 deep breathing technique, a simple yet powerful tool that calms the autonomic nervous system, reduces nerve tension, and stabilizes your mood. Pay close attention to your sleep. Deep, uninterrupted sleep is the most natural and effective form of nervous system recovery. The key is consistency, because restoring the nervous system is like watering a garden that has been dry for a long time. It takes time, persistence, and patience. Number 2. Itching on the chest or abdomen. The skin on the chest and abdomen is naturally very sensitive due to a high concentration of sensory nerves. When your body lacks essential vitamins, minerals, or fatty acids, the skin's structure begins to weaken. Skin cells no longer have the building blocks they need to retain moisture. The protective lipid layer becomes thinner, making your skin dry, dehydrated, and unusually sensitive. Itching is often the first sign of damage at the cellular level. Among all the essential nutrients, vitamin B12 plays a crucial role. A B12 deficiency reduces your body's ability to regenerate cells, affecting both your nervous system and skin, leading to unexplained, lingering itchiness. In addition, essential fatty acids, especially omega-3, are a key component of the skin cell membrane. When lacking, the skin becomes not only dry and cracked, but also more prone to irritation and persistent itching. You also cannot ignore the importance of zinc and magnesium. Zinc is involved in hundreds of biochemical reactions in the body, especially skin healing, inflammation control, and immune defense. Magnesium helps regulate nerve function and keeps your sensory system working smoothly. When your body is low on zinc or magnesium, your skin loses its ability to repair itself quickly, increasing the risk of mild inflammation and ongoing itchiness. What is concerning is that nutrient deficiencies in older adults often develop silently. As you age, your ability to absorb nutrients from food gradually declines, even though your body's need to repair and regenerate cells does not. That is why even minor signs like itching on the chest or abdomen should be taken seriously, rather than dismissed or treated with just topical creams. To truly fix the root of the problem, you need more than just external moisturizers. The key lies in improving your nutrition from within. A well-rounded diet rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, fatty fish, and lean, clean meat will provide your body with all the necessary vitamins, minerals, and fatty acids. Adding a high-quality daily multivitamin is also a smart move, helping to fill in nutritional gaps that your regular meals might miss. Additionally, it is important to regularly check your blood levels of vitamin B12, zinc, and magnesium, especially if you are on a strict diet, have digestive issues, or take medications that affect nutrient absorption. Number 3. Itching in the palms or soles of the feet. After the age of 60, the body becomes more sensitive to metabolic disorders. Type 2, diabetes, a silent but extremely common condition among older adults, often begins with subtle signs like tingling, crawling sensations, or pinprick feelings in the fingertips, toes, palms, or soles of the feet. At first, these sensations may come and go, but over time, if left uncontrolled, the peripheral nerves can become severely damaged, leading to numbness, loss of sensation, and even ulcers or infections that are hard to heal. It is not just diabetes. Impaired liver function can also cause similar itching sensations. The liver helps filter toxins out of the blood. When the liver is damaged, toxins build up and irritate the peripheral nerves, especially in sensitive areas like the palms and soles, causing uncomfortable itching or prickling sensations. What is troubling is that many people, especially older adults, tend to overlook vague symptoms like these. They often dismiss it as just normal aging or poor circulation, not realizing that it could be the body's first cry for help, long before nerve damage becomes irreversible. So, what should you do if you or someone close to you starts experiencing strange itching in the palms or soles of the feet? The first and most important step is to check your blood sugar levels regularly. A simple test can detect prediabetes or early-stage diabetes conditions that can be effectively controlled and prevented from progressing if caught in time. At the same time, managing your diet is critical. Reduce refined sugars and processed foods. Focus on leafy greens, whole grains, high-quality protein, and healthy fats to stabilize your blood sugar, protect your blood vessels, and ease the burden on your liver. You should also monitor your blood pressure and cholesterol levels. High blood sugar, combined with high blood pressure or high cholesterol, forms a deadly trio that accelerates nerve and organ damage. Finally, do not forget to stay physically active every day. Even light movement helps improve circulation to your hands and feet, reducing itchiness, preventing numbness, and supporting overall nerve health. Number 4. Itching in the fingers or toes. A recurring itch in your finger joints or toe joints, especially when it comes with slight tingling or stiffness in the morning, may seem like a minor nuisance, but in reality, it could be an early warning sign of something more serious than you might think. In older adults, this issue is often linked to rheumatoid arthritis or peripheral nerve damage, two conditions that can silently impair your mobility and overall quality of life, if not detected in time. Rheumatoid arthritis occurs when the immune system becomes imbalanced and starts attacking the joint lining, causing chronic inflammation. This inflammation does not only cause swelling and pain in the joints, but also stimulates the nerve endings, resulting in persistent tingling, numbness, or itching sensations. If left untreated, it can progress to joint deformities and loss of fine motor function, something no senior wants to face. Peripheral nerve damage, commonly seen in people with diabetes or poor blood circulation, can also lead to uncomfortable itching in the hands and feet. This reduces sensitivity and severely affects your ability to grip objects or walk naturally. What makes this even more concerning is that these symptoms are easy to ignore in the early stages because they do not cause obvious pain. But if you pay attention to early signs like dull itching, mild numbness, or difficulty stretching your fingers and toes in the morning, you will be in a much better position to catch and prevent lasting damage. The right response is not to tough it out or simply apply creams. Instead, you should actively monitor for joint swelling, get inflammation markers tested, and check blood sugar levels if needed. At the same time, do gentle joint exercises to maintain flexibility and support your body with anti-inflammatory nutrients like omega-3 and other foods rich in natural inflammation fighters. These habits can help preserve joint health and protect your aging nervous system. Number 5. Itching on the front of the neck. A persistent and uncomfortable itch on the front of the neck around the Adam's apple or the external throat area might seem insignificant, but it could actually be a subtle warning sign of a more important internal issue: thyroid problems. The thyroid, a small gland located at the front of your neck, plays a major role in regulating your metabolism, which affects almost every function in your body. When the thyroid starts acting up, whether it is underactive, hypothyroidism, or overactive hyperthyroidism, your body sends out subtle alerts that are easy to miss. One of those signs is a strange itching or tightness around the neck. It may not hurt, may not swell noticeably, but it lingers day after day. Why does a thyroid disorder cause itching like this? When the thyroid malfunctions, your metabolism, including the health of your skin, becomes disrupted. Your skin may become dry and lose its natural moisture, which makes the thin skin on the neck more sensitive to even the slightest irritation. At the same time, the many sensitive nerve endings under the skin in that area may react to these internal changes by sending itching, tight, or prickly sensations, even when there is no visible rash or damage. In some cases, thyroid inflammation or thyroiditis can directly affect the surrounding tissues, causing a sensation of pressure or mild itchiness in the neck. Thyroiditis can progress quietly for months before turning into more obvious symptoms like difficulty swallowing, hoarseness, or lumps in the neck. Unfortunately, many older adults often ignore these mild itching sensations, blaming them on the weather, food allergies, or just aging. But if left untreated, thyroid problems can lead to serious complications, such as heart disease, osteoporosis, cognitive decline, and even shortened lifespan. So please see a doctor early if you notice this symptom. The biggest mistake many people make when dealing with strange itching is rushing to buy creams or ointments, hoping to stop the discomfort right away. While anti-itch creams or topical antihistamines might bring short-term relief, they do not address the deeper cause. In fact, overusing creams without understanding the root issue can actually mask the symptoms, delay proper diagnosis, irritate the skin, and damage its natural protective barrier, leading to long-term harm. That is why the golden rule when you experience unusual itching, especially in warning areas, is do not self-treat at home. Instead, prioritize seeing a specialist for a thorough checkup, necessary tests, and a clear understanding of what is really going on inside your body. Along with medical guidance, it is just as important to support your body from within. A well-nourished, balanced body has the ability to fend off many mild health disturbances on its own. One simple but powerful habit is to drink enough water every day. Water helps transport nutrients, flush out toxins, and supports your liver and kidneys, your main detox organs. When you do not drink enough, waste builds up in the bloodstream, creating low-grade inflammation and making itching symptoms worse. Older adults often lose their sense of thirst, so dehydration becomes more common and is frequently overlooked. That is why drinking at least 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day, which is about 50 to 68 ounces, even when you are not thirsty, should be treated as a basic rule for good health. Another crucial step in protecting your health as you age is to get a full medical checkup every 6 months. This is not just generic advice, it is a specific action that can help detect hidden conditions before they cause serious problems. Through basic blood tests and checks of your liver, kidney, thyroid, blood sugar, and other biomarkers, doctors can spot microscopic changes inside your body long before you feel anything wrong. Do not wait until symptoms become obvious and severe to seek medical help. Taking charge of your health is the most powerful way to show love and respect, both to yourself and to the people who care about you and want you to stay strong and live a long, healthy life. And finally, when your body sends out an itching signal, pay close attention to any other symptoms that may come with it. Things like unexplained weight loss, low-grade fevers, unusual fatigue, or swelling in your hands or feet are important signs that the itching could just be the surface of a deeper issue. Noting and reporting these symptoms to your doctor will help speed up diagnosis and lead to faster, more accurate treatment, saving valuable time when it matters most. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you again on the next journey.